What is going on, guys? So we are back with another Teaching Tuesday. I love coming in and teaching you guys and just helping out, with the whole social media game. So I'm starting to do things a little bit differently, where I'm gonna do something or pretty much answer a question that people have just based on their accounts and stuff. That'll be like the leading title, the leading thing that we start with, and then go into the teaching that I do. So this is more for people who are in the free side of my academy and who are trying to be mentored, along with people who are just wanting to get more information on what to do and ways to actually promote their brand and promote their services, specifically for fitness content creators. So this is for all my fitness people, my trainers, people that post workout videos. Even if you're not trying to specifically get clients to train, even if you just want to get more views, this is specifically for you guys. So this is for fitness folks, and also people who just want to grow their brand overall. I think it can be useful as well for you guys. So as I like to always start off with, the hero's creed. So repeat this after me. I'm smart, I'm skilled, I will. So let's get into the topic. So the topic for tonight was easy content ideas. So a lot of people, they complain, and not complain, but they say, I don't know where to get content. How are you posting 3 times a day? I put up 4, but how are you posting 3 times a day? Consistently, not missing any days, and still able to do other stuff, because I work on other things. Something that we've been working on for the past, I would say, week and a half, is trying to create like not a dating app, but more of like a virtual coffee shop using social media. And the benefit of that is that it helps get more engagement, but it also solves the problem that people have with dating apps. They don't feel comfortable using them, and they don't feel like that they're working. So that's something that I do on the side along with this. But how I'm able to do both is pretty much using little tricks and stuff that help me save time. So they should help you guys to save a ton of time and to be more efficient, with your social media. So the way that I typically make sure to find ideas is I go on Pinterest. So Pinterest has a lot of really, really good, I don't even know how to describe it, like posters that give tips. So as a matter of fact, I can just show you guys, because I did prep it this time. So I'll be able to share my screen. Now, I don't know for my people on YouTube, I don't know if it'll come up, but for everybody on Instagram, you guys should be able to see it. So this is an example of what I'm talking about. So on Pinterest, I screenshotted it, and the person that made it is at the bottom. So you always want to give credit to the person that you're not, whatever you're promoting. If it's not yours, make sure to give credit for legal reasons. 1, first and foremost, as always, but 2, for as of respect, because you want to show that it's not yours. So I always make sure to give credit. But it was some good tips. So basically what it is here is it's tips for engagement. So people ask how I'm able to come up with poll ideas and just ideas every day for what types of polls to make. And usually what I'll do is I'll do this. So I'll go on to Pinterest, I'll type maybe Instagram story or Instagram engagement ideas. I'll screenshot it, and then I use them, so I have them the entire week. So I can just go into my phone and then just, I literally just type out, what's written there as a poll, and that helped me to really, really boost my engagement. So you can use Pinterest for that. The next one, let me fix this. So choose different assets. So let's do for story ideas. So you can do the same thing. So I type Instagram story ideas in Pinterest, and this one has 15. The person that created it should be down there, but I can't see it from my angle. But like I said, you always credit the person, and literally it has step-by-step things to do. So one of them is like a step-by-step tutorial, the other one is a mini trailer. Ask specific feedback via DM. So like you could ask, what do you guys want to see? Tease the audience about an upcoming announcement. So maybe you're releasing a certain product, so you can tease that. So all of these pretty much, they're just ways to not think. As funny as that sounds, you guys gotta. Oh, and here's, before I get into that, here's the other one. So this is one that has 100. It's 100 ideas, and then in each of them, I think is 5 or about 4. So that literally can be your posting ideas for like a a good maybe month or over a month. But I love it because it takes the thinking out of it. So like I always tell people in my mentorship, you have a certain amount of mental energy throughout the day, and you don't want to waste it on something that can be. You don't want to waste it on tasks that don't take thinking energy, if that makes sense. So there are certain tasks that you're going to do throughout the day as a business owner or a content creator that you shouldn't have to think about. They should just be automatic. And you use your thinking energy for stuff that requires creativity. So a lot of you guys, the reason why you're struggling, even to come up with great ideas or to make your posts really good, to have good hooks and to make them really compelling and to make them stand out. The problem is that you're spending all your energy coming up with ideas. So by the time it's time to be creative, you don't have any more energy. So that's why this helps. And what I was doing last month, which is why a lot of my posts were suffering, was that I was spending a lot of time, not even spending a lot of time, but I didn't write down, my day-to-day what to do. So I was spending energy figuring out what I had to do. And then by the time it was actually time to create, I was exhausted. So you want to make sure that you overall, you make the things that can be done easy, you make them as easy as possible. So you wake up, you check the list, and then you just post. And then you can use that other mental energy to improve, to be more creative. So that's the benefit of using these for ideas. Now you have people that post like of these, and they create their own, which is useful. So that's another thing. If you can find somebody who maybe does that, because I do follow people that do that. They make their own charts and then they post that as content. So in a nutshell, I think that it helps a lot. It helps a lot with creativity. So you want to do that in a nutshell. You want to use creative ideas so you don't waste mental energy on the wrong thing. Because that's why a lot of you guys aren't creating good stuff. And then people have really great stuff, but their energy isn't prioritized the right way. So those are the 3 examples that I gave you guys. And that'll help you come up with ideas. And I know that, some people don't know it, some people do know it. But just the amount of overwhelming DMs that I get, people asking, how do you come up with ideas? That's why I made this live, so people can see, how to come up with ideas. And I think that, let me remove this, stop sharing. And I think that a lot of the reasons why people struggle, it isn't because they don't know what to post. I mean, of course you have some people like that, but for people specifically in the fitness industry, their issue is making themselves different, making themselves stand out. And I think that this helps because people tend to post, they just stick with trends, and trends are good, they're important, but doing stuff like this helps you out because each one of those boxes is unique. You're not going to have a lot of people but use the exact same post playbook that you get. So that's not the issue. I think the issue is really, really making that stuff stand out, especially in a field that's really, really saturated with a lot of people. So that's why I have my mentorship that shows you what to do and then gives you a playbook on what to post, when to post, how to post it, and how to make yourself really stand out. But moving forward, so that was in terms of the content ideas. And that applies to any product that you're selling or any service that you have. So besides my fitness people, even if you're selling clothes, it still applies. You want to have a variety of stuff to talk about because it builds trust. And then on top of that, it mixes up your feed and your content. So people will say, okay, this person has a variety of different things you know, it's not the same thing because people get bored of the same content. So you want to have a good mix of different things. So moving forward into